Hi everybody, good morning. I'm continue doing first the easiest one, and then I can continue from them. Cybersecurity 101, the new path for TryHackMe. I'm doing now the quick walkthrough for the public key cryptography basic. It's all about RSA and all of that. Of course, the introduction. I already SSH my to the IP of the machine that they gave us. So that one is done. MSSH, where is it? So they give us some stuff here, and then the introduction, because the public key is key. The whole point of public key is the idea. For example, they give this example of the boxes. If you read this, if you have you and friend A and B, and you want to communicate, and you have secret formula communication, the problem, of course, will arise is how to share this information, transport this. So they bring this simulation of the box. So if you have a box that no one can open it, so you can put inside it the information how to communicate, and then your friend, when he receives the box, he can open it because you agree how somehow to open it. And then after you get the instruction how to communicate, then you start communicating on of course, for real life, that's how public key encryption work, because how to share a key between one A and B without someone in the middle will steal it. Of course, if you read this scenario, so what in the announced presented, what the real object announced to the public key. In this scenario, we're talking about a lock. The lock is the public key. So this is just an analogy. So this new design term at Firefox is always freezing with me. And then we come a little bit math here regarding the RSA. The whole point of RSA is strong because it uses the prime numbers. It's difficult to find more the number getting bigger, more less, and they become between two successive prime numbers to be more larger. And then how you can find, if I give you this number, it's very hard to split it like that into prime. That's the whole point of RSA. Of course, this is, as I said, this is an entry-level path, so you don't want to get and stand everything step by step. Of course, if they give you the math, so you can just understand the math how it works. For example, Bob choose 2 prime. That's how we start RSA. So 2 prime. If a real RSA, you said big ones, not small ones like that. You calculate n, and then there's a function. This was the whole math how it works. So don't try to understand it. Just it's there. Modular arithmetic. Okay, they give you that. And how is it with an actual application, P and Q will be at least 300 digits, so you can imagine how big it is. And that's why they're referring and breaking RSA. This is one of the interesting rules on breaking RSA. When you get confident, it's a medium level that show you if when you choose not secure way of prime numbers, smaller ones, and this is the collusion, they call it poorly implement RSA, because there is an algorithm, I call it ferment factorization. The Python, they can really fast detect the I have walked through for it, but don't jump on it yet. So continue your learning first before you jump. For example, here this just give you a question: no n, p and q, what is n? So if I go now, if I have p and q, n is just multiplication of both of them. So where is my calculator? So 4391 multiply by 6659. So this one should be the answer for the first question. And then if you have p and q is the same as p and q, and what is the qn function? The qn function is what we got now. We got p. Qn function is n minus p minus q. So we have n, so it's n minus p, which is 4391, minus q, which is 6659, I think plus 1 if I'm not mistaken here, plus 1, and then we get the n. Now if you go now, the Diffie-Hellman is the one that usually they use it for public keys to exchange the symmetric key. Remember when you have this SSL, when the client and the server communicate, they need to agree in the symmetric key, the key for encrypted data. But for the server to send it to the client, now they use Diffie-Hellman Key Exchange. So is to establish shared secret between two parties. The idea is how to share secret. If I have a secret, I want to send it to someone, you use this one. Definitely. Here's the XML, you can read about it. So there's some math on it. So a large prime number P and generated Q, where there's some steps hold. As I said before, it's good to understand some things, but don't try to go deeper now if you just start your security, because if you want to specialize later on in cryptography, that's another story. But at least good to get idea with these things so you don't get confused. And they're too small to provide any security, and real life application we would consider much larger, bigger number. Usually CTF, they can play around and they choose smaller numbers so you can break. That's why the whole is breaking RSA room. For example, I give you a practice here. Consider P equal 29, G equal 5, and A 12. What is A? So if we go now, how we calculate A? Where is the formula for A? Calculate A equal G power A modulo P. GA modulo P. So G in my case is 5 power A, which is 12, and then modulo P, which is 29, and then we have 7. So we are cool in that, and then we give us same numbers. So what is no, B is we have P and G and B. What is B? B I think is the same thing if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the same thing. So we can just what we said. We said G power G is 5. So it's a power to 17, and then modulo 29, so we get 9. So both of them, they calculate this. One calculate for it 7, one for 9. Now because we have a P and we have a 12 in this case, so this case, and you have B from the method, we have a B here, we found it 9. So what is the calculated by Bob? Bob will calculate B power to A modulo P. So we have, don't get confused, B is 9, A is 12, so power to 12 modulo P is 29, which is 24. And here is both, they will find the same. You can see they will, if we do this, we'll find the same number if we are correct. So if you say A, we just, where is A? A from the first question is 7. Do you see? We'll find the, because otherwise the whole thing doesn't make sense. So A is 7. The power to B, which is 17, modulo 29, will get 24. They need to be the same, I think. So otherwise what they did. Repeat. A, we got A 7, power to B, which is 17, modular to P, which is 29, we get 24, so we should get the same pass, because Alice and Bob, they're talking to each other, so it's not P. Now we have SSH. SSH, of course, is well known in Linux, so you SSH in the machine. The client, whether we want to consider save the pipe fingerprint. Yeah, because if when I logged it now, if I go now to my view, zoom in, if I got QTs, I don't think we just have it. Let's test something. There's no SSH. No, there is SSH here. Stop play. Hey, too much noise. Mute. If I'm mistaken, this is the one for the public key for this server. Let's see. This one is LA. There's no SSH here. Okay. What? This home. Oh, the user. PW. We are in the user, so this one is LA. Where's that public key? If I want to say cats etc SSH, I don't think I have permission to access this. Oops. Host RSA key public. This is the this is the server key. So what exactly I have here? Let's see. Finger ED5259 is the public key I got to use the digital signature generated. Okay. Our SSH client didn't recognize this key and is asking us to confirm whether you want to continue with the connection. This one is because okay, in this case we must authenticate the server. Confirm the server identity by checking the public key signature. Once you answer yes, SSH client record this public signature for this host. In the future it will connect you. Okay, now that we have confirmed, I'm sorry. Oh, this is the SS key agent. Okay, where we should generate them. Let's generate them here. SSH keygen -t. Usually do RSA. Let's follow the room 25519. Yeah, just generated there. Passphrase. I don't need passphrase. No, all good. So for example, now if I cut, where is that one? SSH dot, wait, what's happening now? What did they say? Now I'm getting confused. Root, but it's supposed to be in this SSH for root. Now I'm getting confused again when I make videos. Root SSH ID CD root. Where's my public keys? This is the authorized keys that we accept. Symnatic and oh, I don't know where they came from. Cat known hosts. Why the key is supposed to... What did he generate the key? Key was safe, and he said, enter the file in which they save the key, root SSH ID RSA. know, sometimes I just get confused when I make the the file root.RSA. Why wasn't passphrase? No, okay. Oh, now is here for whatever reason. Got ID, so we have the public key. It's usually what I don't think we can touch here. I want to do something. I want to play something in. I don't have SSH. Can we? Okay, and then what we playing around? Note that the private key is shared above the demonstration purpose, and you after sharing the private key would of course the private key you can share it. Then SSH private keys, I just mentioned you should treat your private SSH key like a password, never share them. Okay, use SSH copy key for command, this is well known. The unicity of okay, usually what we do is in because this one doesn't have why it doesn't have I don't know how they configure this room. I'm getting a bit confused. We cut etc. What is it? So this is one of the use of the other rooms. Okay, let's see. He said check cut public crypto basic task 5. Task 5, what we have in task 5? We have ID. If we cut this, yeah, this is an RSA. You can see the RSA how it look. It's always but I just want to I'm confused how this room get configured. Let me play around. Why these new it's a home folder for the user, but I don't see the SSH. Where is it? I don't know how this room configured. Sorry guys, I don't want to mess it up. Why is I don't know, because usually if you are what you do usually you copy this. For example, when I generate public key, I can copy it from here and then add it to known host file. So I'm not sure why this known host file doesn't exist here. Even I SSH to it. Who else we have in this room? We have user ls home strangers. Let's see. Minus LA permission denied. Yay. Okay, we'll see if we come back to this story. What we have here, digital signature and certificate. Analog, they doing the same things. What is digital signature? This is for emails usually use private key and public key. So digital signature provide a way to verify the authenticity integrity of digital message or document, proving the authenticity of the file, mean we know who create and modify them. And if you follow CompTIA, they said you do no repudiation or something, that term, you can't deny that you sent it. So Alice, when she encrypted with his private key and she deciphered with the Bob public key, and when she able to decrypt it, it means she knows that Bob sent the email. So that's usually how it works. Prove who you are, that's all the point of the certificates here. What's this? Mozilla's include certificate. Let's Encrypt is well known for the free version. How does a remote web server use to provide safe to the client? Yeah, use certificate. That's how they certificate. This room is a bit just information, and then the free one is this one. That's well known. It's Let's Encrypt. Let's remove spaces here. And then you have the GNU, what they call it, Pretty Good Privacy is a software that implements encryption for encrypting file, perform digital sign-in. Usually for email you find it, they call it the Open PGP standard. Below is an example of generated GPG. You are asked about the purpose of your GPC with a sign-in. Okay, this one, the whole thing. Let's try play around it here. What it tell us? Let's say what GPG full gen key. I'm confused about that as full without an E. Please select the kind of the key you want. Okay, let me get an RSA. RSA key may between. Okay, let's use middle ground. Please specify how long the key should be valid. Okay, for 2 years. 2Y. Yes, it's correct. Okay, real name. J. Okay, your name must be at least. Okay, email address j@local.com. Comment none. No. Okay. Passphrase. Okay, Jalil 1234. Jalil 1234. Strong passwords. So we got the public key, and we got it was generated under root, open wherever, so you can use them later on. But for this example we don't. This example is more give us how to import. Usually you get it in CTF, how you import the key and how you decrypt it. And we can go here to our example, cd public basic task 7. So if we go there, we have a message and we have the key. So we can just start with GPG import TryHackMe key, and then we can invalid option import, and then okay, create what, okay, to imported one, and then GPG. Usually you find it in CTF. This you just put a note of these two commands. They always what the message it's in the image. TryHackMe exact key. Your decrypted file, the secret word is pineapple. Pineapple. Now after we finish, we can destroy the machine. We test something. I want to test something before we close. Why my SSH key gen doesn't work here? Okay, just do that. I don't know how this company was. So I can say cd home user cd.sh. Let's see what's inside. Okay, what is that? Like TryHackMe, they did something. These guys. Okay, let me do something. Let me check something. They play games with me now. What? I want to do something. Let's see if it does work. Why are you playing with me to TryHackMe? It's just okay. Cut ID in the public. I don't think it would work, but let's. I'm trying to. It's just something big my head, you know. Got known hosts. Which user did root? Okay. I want to test something. I want to test a theory. Root SSH root want. I don't think it will work, but I just want to do something. I want, experimenting. Why ask me for not by root? I think is user. Oh, I know what's the problem. How to do that? No, I generated it the wrong way. This is a root public key, so I need to generate one for the user or something. I don't want to confuse you guys. I'm not sure. Something wrong in my head now. Can't lie to you. So I was trying to do something, but that's what usually when you sit here, sometimes you copy your public key. When you get when you try to when you have you generate your public key from here and you just save it in there. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't want to confuse people, especially for entry level. Hope you guys you like it, and if you have a question, let me know. Thank you very much. Have a good day.